So, we're ready to go with our first dog. This is Sarah Prentice with Kennel, the miniature poodle. And Digby actually had an injury as 11 months old. Sarah wasn't sure that she's actually going to be able to do agility, so has exceeded all expectations. She's going to show us how to do this. So, pushing out to those Skinner's jumps. Turning around the other Skinner's jump onto the dog walk. So we're not going to go over around 20 seconds. So that gives us an idea of the split time on the course.
Good lad. Good boy. Go on then. Good lad. Go, go, go.
Next to go, Alan Gardner with Pickle. This is a mixed breed, no collie ABC. And Alan actually inherited this dog. So it's the noisiest dog they own. So, Alan front crossing. Go, 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 go! Got to get another cross in there, stop them going up the A-frame. Oh, just lost a bit of concentration there, so picks up an elimination. So well done, Alan. Just decided he's not doing that one at all. Okay, next to go, Nicola Baker with Ronnie, 7-year-old miniature poodle. Now apparently he's never really mastered contacts. So let's see what he does with the course today. As predicted by Nicola. She's going to get a blind in. Well done. There's that right turn. The front cross onto the dog walk. It'll be interesting to see how all the handlers do that over the course. That's another 5 there for the down plank on the dog walk. Now she's got to have good directions here. Sending on. Unfortunately, going round the back does mean an elimination there for Nicola and Ronnie. So she's just going to carry on, see if she finds those weaves. No, she said, I think you were heading off in the other direction, and I decided to go with you. Well done, Nicola. Unfortunately, picking up that elimination there. So next to go, Emma Robson with Oscar. This is a 7-year-old cockapoo. First agility dog. She says she's very proud that he's made it to the British Open final, and also he's already been to Crufts as well, so had a good career already. So front crossing onto the dog walk, 'cause they need to be on the other side for the left turn coming up. I'm sure we're going to see lots of different connotations of that from everybody. Pulling in, right turn, just a natural turn there onto the A-frame. Make sure he gets that. Well done. So, got to send, got to have independent weaves. Oh, nearly, nearly, unfortunately picks up a refusal. And over the final jump, 50.705. Well done. This is Michael Heaton with Ivy, the poodle cross. He says yesterday was his 60th birthday, so happy birthday for that. Ivy is his first agility dog and so proud to be here. He's giving it all. He's all. So gets the blind in onto the dog walk. Oh, well done, well done. Making sure she gets the contact. Takes for the pole out, so we're on 5. Oh dear, just fell off the A-frame, unfortunately. Seemed to completely mistime that somehow. So did pick up 5 faults because she didn't touch the contact. Didn't quite make the weave entry there, so 5 there. Motoring over the finishing line. So 58.055 on the time. Hope she's okay. She did take a bit of a tumble there. So next to go, Gemma Swan with Georgia, the 2-year-old collie cross. And all Gemma has said is she's perfect. Georgia is perfect. So let's see. Let's see what she makes of Martin's course today. So nice seesaw. That was tight. Onto there. Into through the Skinner poles. And through the Skinner wings onto the dog walk. Nicely done. Pulling in. Here we go. Oh, getting in a bit of a pickle, but we're all right. Just wasted a bit of time. But she's picked up that line. The natural line is to go round the back, so just need to pull them in for that jump, number 14. Unfortunately, that is an elimination. See if she can find the weaves. Oh, went in the wrong tunnel. No, she said, oh, good dog. Well done. She's like, why aren't you coming with me? Why have you left me to do this on my own? Well done. Very nice. Okay, next to go, John Nearop with Oliver, 11-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Again, another first agility dog. Been a constant throughout his agility journey. So he's gone left. Doing the blind, right turn.
Left. In.
So we're on 5 faults there with the drop pole. So get those weaves. Can he make it? Can he make it? Oh, yes, well done. Keep going. Oh no. Just picks up 5. I think that was a little bit distracting for Oliver. Well done. 47.850. Next to go, Louise McMahon with Bramble, 10-year-old beagle. She says she's the most special beagle. Been in many finals, left turn on number 3 into the tunnel. Gets a nice blind in. Got to block that A-frame. Onto the dog walk. Got a left turn at the end. Picks up 5 on the dog walk. Gets into the far tunnel. So we're on 5. So sending in through the tunnel, racing to try and meet her. Does she make it? Yes. Well done. Nice. Well done. 5 faults, I believe, as we go over. 42.742. Well done. So Victoria Kennedy's on the course. This is Safi, 9-year-old mixed breed. She's a sprocker. And she says she loves her agility as nearly as much as her mum likes the whole hotel trips. Oh no, unfortunately took the backside of number 14, so picks up an elimination. Oh, nearly made it. So testing that independent weave skill. Well done. Okay, next to go, James Crowhurst with Lola. Again, another first agility dog, done extremely well to qualify for the finals. So, what's he going to make of this course? Going right on number 3. Like I've said, this course offering lots of different options to the handlers. Just case of working out what's best for their dog. So here we go. Cross, getting the blind in before the tunnel. Keeps the dog in acceleration as we go up to number 14. Nicely done, calling her in. So, just, does it make the weaves? Yeah, well done. Well done. Yeah, 44,919, well done. Okay, next to go, Samantha Tao with Frankie, the 9-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Just making the most of every run, she says. He owes her nothing. Okay, so Sam's gone left on number 3. Getting right ahead there, getting the blind in. That's a good tight turn onto the dog walk. Nicely done down the dog walk there. Gets another blind in. Okay, pulling in. Nice turn onto the A-frame. Here we go. Into the tunnel, got to get round. She's going to make it round, yeah. Oh, nearly. 5 faults on the weaves. And over the final jump. Well done, 41,924. Okay, next to go, Emma Randall with Growline, the 7-year-old poodle cross. So pivoting on number 3. This is front cross there in front of the A-frame.
Ring 7, large jumping grade 5, and all the remaining dogs who want to run in that class go to the ring now, please.
So pushing out to number 14, but keeping in, well done. So here we go into the tunnel, got to get this side, go weave, yeah, nice, well done. Got to get right the way through the weaves, come on, let's cheer them home, yes, well done, 44,941, well done, Emma. What a great run, well done. Okay, next to go, Carlos Pasanrino with Goma, 3-year-old working Cocker Spaniel. So, into the tunnel. Obviously, the British Open is an accumulation of the 2 runs. The jumping and agility round, and then we run in reverse order. Oh, just picked up, didn't pick up the Skinner's jump, so gets the refusal and then went in the tunnel, unfortunately picking up an elimination. Carlos was just trying to get ahead there for the weaves. Nicely done, though. This weave entry really sorting people out. Need an independent weave entry with the dog walk there as well. Our handlers having to go round the dog walk, which is pulling the dogs off the line. So, next to go, Lorraine Bartram with Sarah, 9-year-old Cocker Spaniel. So James Crowhurst is currently in the lead with 44.919. And Lorraine is doing that left turn in about 21 seconds at the halfway point. Oh, just getting in a bit of a pickle there. Oh, didn't want that. Unfortunately, that is an elimination for taking 14 the wrong way. Very nice weave entry there. Well done. Well done. Okay, next to go, Amy Langman with Buster, working a Cocker Spaniel. He's a rescue dog. So, out to the Skinner jump. So we're still looking to beat 44 seconds, roughly speaking, on a clear round. Oh, just made a bit of a deviation there, just wasting a little bit of time, no faults incurred. So here we go, come on. Mind that dog walk, just push out, push out, push out. Oh, unfortunately, picks up 5. 5. Over the finishing jump in a time of 44.808. So next to go, Stephanie Wilson Asprey with 4 6-year-old mixed breed. Came from Manchester Dogs Home, so another rescue. Stephanie leading out. Getting a good position there. Right, she sliced that jump over number 3. Oh, didn't quite pick up the Skinner's jump. Took the wrong course, unfortunately. I think Stephanie was just trying to get a little bit of meterage on the course, trying to get ahead so she could get the blind in, but unfortunately just picking up that elimination there. But what a lovely little dog. She's got a lot to say for herself. Okay, next to go is Rebecca Foster with Bindi. Mixed collie cross, 8 years old. Recently ran at the IFCS World Championship for Team GB. Got a bronze medal. Let's see what she does today. So here we go, onto the dog walk. We're down the dog walk and over number 9, around 18, 19 seconds. That's a good time. So gets the in, well done. Onto the A-frame. Nicely over that. Here we go, into the tunnel. Sending, trying to push out. Oh, she went to find it, didn't quite make it. 5 faults. 5 faults, we need a quick 5. Well done. Great run, 42.951. Well done. Goes, I believe, into about 5th place. Well done. Okay, next to go is Abby Storer with Sydney, the mixed poodle cross. This is Abby's 3rd cockapoo. And apparently Sydney loves the dog walk, so we'll see what she does with that later on. Nice, very well done. So here we go. Got to the halfway point about 20 seconds-ish. So we're up on the time. It's just whether she's going to be able to do this independent weave entry. Sending. Oh, nice, well done. Come on, let's have a fast finish. Yeah, well done, 42.104. I believe goes into the lead. Well done. Wow, what a cracking run. So we have a new leader, 42.104 the time to beat. Excellent. So next to go, Linda Westbury with Kaiser, the 5-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Actually Linda's 4th agility dog, but she's absolutely delighted to be here at the final. So 42.104 to beat. So picked up number 13. That made a nice line for 14. So, just cut her off there, but just wasted a bit of time, and unfortunately going into the wrong tunnel. That is an elimination. Well done, Linda. Okay, next to go, Amelia Bowers with Ting, 10-year-old Border Collie. She's actually running her for a friend. So obviously still got it at 10 years old. Okay, over the A-frame. Come on, Amelia. Gets the blind in. Go on, send. Yeah, well done, well done. Well, oh, great. 41.341. So that was a great run by Amelia. We're just checking. Yeah, it did go into the lead. Thought so. Well done, Amelia. Great run. Next on the line and running in the course now, this is Lindsay Bentley with Nancy. This is a mixed breed. It's actually a Bedlington Cross Greyhound Whippet. So a few different breeds in there. Absolutely motoring. Down to number 14, over the A-frame. So gets the blind in, go on, gets the weave, get the weave. Oh, didn't quite make it. Oh, what a shame, 5 faults. Over the finishing line, well done, 45.019 on the clock. So Laura Warwick is on the line with Blossom, the working Cocker Spaniel, 5 years old. Our current leader is 41.341. So Laura choosing to go left on number 3. Right on the Skinner's jump, onto the dog walk. So picking up, getting to number 9 at 16 seconds, so well up on the time, but missed the jump out, picks up 5, followed by elimination for just missing out number 10, I believe it is. That was a shame, because that was looking to be a great run. I think She's coming out, retiring. Well done, Laura. Unfortunately, just picking up that elimination. So Abby's going to give it another go. This is Abby Storer with Darcy, a mixed breed. This is another cockapoo. Nice neat turn there on the Skinner's jump. Onto the dog walk. Gets 5 faults on the dog walk. Made number 9 around 20 seconds. So good time, but we are on 5 faults. Will she find the weaves? Well done, well done. Nicely into the weaves, so we're on 5. Over the final jump, 42.575 on the clock. Okay, next to go, Liam Hastings with Zebedee. Crossbreed. Wow, beautiful dog walk. Picks up 5 on number 9, followed by an elimination, unfortunately, just for taking the jump the wrong way. Okay, next to go, Susan Gibson with Jacob, the mixed breed dog. Exceeded all her expectations for qualifying for today. Apparently he no longer thinks it's necessary to hit his contact, so let's see what he does. He got the first one, he got the seesaw, that's a good start. Right turn, here we go, onto the dog walk. Oh, we got that one as well, well done, 19 seconds, 18, 19 seconds. Picks up 5 for a refusal on the tunnel. So we're on 5 faults. Picks up another 5 on the A-frame, getting a blind in for the tunnel. Nicely into the weaves. And over the final jump, 44.989. Next to go, Camilla Westmacott with Pace, the Border Collie. So Pace is 10.5 years old, so coming towards the end of her agility career. Going left, oh, just popping back over the jump, unfortunately, picking up an elimination there. Okay, this is Barbara with Breeze, 7-year-old Shetland sheepdog. So choosing to go left on 3, so wing wrapping 3. Here we go, round to the Skinner's jump. Gets the blind in. Onto the dog walk. Lovely dog walk. So split time 16 seconds. That's a great time at the halfway point. Into the tunnel. Here we go, onto the A-frame. So here we go. Can we get into the weaves? Go on in through the tunnel. Push, push, push. Oh, didn't hear the commands, but we're okay for the moment. And over the finishing line, 41.790. Last to go, Steve Richardson with Lyra, 5-year-old working cocker. Here we go. Steve's going to give this is all, I know it. So here we go. He's gone right. I'm not sure he meant to go right, but he has on number 3. Out to the Skinner's jump. Front crossing to block that A-frame. Right turn on the Skinner's jump. Over the A-frame. Sorry, the dog walk. So at number 9, 16 seconds. That's a great time. Pulling in to 14. Over that A-frame. Here we go. Is he going to get a blind? And he is. So can he push to the weaves? Can he push to the weaves? Doesn't quite make it. Gets a refusal. So 5 on the weaves. A great run otherwise. Well done, Steve. Cracking time. 39.818 on the clock. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. The jumps are going down to small, and we're going to do the presentation as well. So Smalls, you have a short while to walk the course if you'd like to. Smalls, if you haven't already walked it, please feel free to walk the course. And going on to first place, Amelia Bowers and Ting. Well done, Amelia. Great run. So don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. Once we've done our photographs, we will be going on to the smalls. time on the clock.
I must admit, quite like the course.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm taking over for from Kate for the small British Open final. So the qualifying rounds for the small British Open took place on Thursday, and the running orders and the rankings work similarly to that of a championship class. So the best ranked dogs will be running last. So 30 dogs in the small British Open final. I think they've got another minute or two to walk before we get going. If you have just joined us ringside, you can get acquainted with the course with the first few dogs. If you've already been watching, then good to still have you here. And you will know that there's a few little bits and bobs in this course which are causing a bit of bother. And hopefully there's an advantage here to be had for the smalls who have watched the mediums already go. So can we just put first of all, put our hands together for our judge for the final, Mr. Martin Cavell. Yeah, who is he? Who's had a busy couple of days with the champ final yesterday evening, so a couple of days judging. And one of our European Championship judges for next year when the EOs are in this country. So, Ros Quayle's on the line first. This is Biz, 8-year-old Shetland sheepdog. So, this is the super fast section to start. They've got to do the blind and control 7 nicely to get the nice line on and off the dog walk. So they've got to help the dogs to commit to 10, but then still move and try and drive all the way back across the ring, up onto 14, the A-frame. So this is the crucial bit now that handlers need to set the line. And as they can, Ros has just got a bit of a... She's done that nicely. Oh, and just couldn't hold the line into the weave entry. So we're on a refusal. Let's give them a round of applause as they go over the last jump, number 19, 44.314. So... it's really just trying to figure out that best approach to that last sequence. And Lorna Goodban is next with Tic Tac, the 10.5-year-old mixed, so poodle cross. Barky dog, very cheeky, and she's proud he's qualified. So, yeah, said they qualified on Thursday, so an agility and jumping round took place on day 1 of the festival. So nicely off the dog walk. So it feels as though there's a little bit of anticipation in the air as the dogs come round for this final section. So going through the motions for this section just before. She's going to help. She needs to get around there. The dogs are going to just unfortunately think that they've got to turn back to the handlers, but into the weave nicely. So just need to get out of these weaves, and then we're going to have our first clear round. Yes, we are. 45.374. That is our leader. That's our benchmark time. Little bit of hesitation off the tunnel into the weaves. So can Sue King follow that up with Bruno? This is an 8-year-old mixed. Bruno's 8 years old. So Bruno's looking like he's having a whale of a time. So as I said, 30 dogs in this. Benchmark time we've got 45.374. So 2 hard rounds we saw on Thursday. So we'll see the dogs ranked lower overall run first, and then and that gives them that opportunity to set the mark and put a bit of pressure on. Goodness me, wow. Just made it into those weaves. Let's give her a round of applause. Is she going to make it with a clear round? 51.350.
Good boy!
Well done, Sue and Bruno. Okay, Gemma Conroy's next. This is Rain. Okay, so just picking up 5 faults on the seesaw and just correcting that behaviour. So Gemma's got actually 2 dogs in this final, so very, very impressive. So that's an elimination for just correcting that criteria. But really, really good to have 2 dogs in this final. Apparently, well, we can hear Rain's got a bit of a voice on her. Apparently, if Gemma gets it wrong, she makes sure she tells her. Oh, just couldn't quite get that weave entry. Let's start giving her a round of applause, guys, as she comes through the last few obstacles and over that last jump. So, Brian Young is next. This is Zara, the 7-year-old miniature schnauzer. So Zara can be a madam. I'm sure that's what Zara says about Brian. I'm sure Brian can be a bit of a madam too, you know. He says she's not the quickest, but she enjoys to run, and that's really, really important. And it doesn't always need to be the fastest combination that are the most successful. Sometimes still we need that balance of accuracy and speed. And they're going well so far. So up and over the A-frame. So just got to commit to this tunnel and make it round there as quick as he can. Is he going to make it? He's pushing. We could 51 seconds to beat to go into second place. And he's done just that. 50.4 goes into second place. Good run from Brian and Zara. Karen's been given the all clear to go. This is Costa, 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog. So this year's seen Costa work through some confidence issues, so it's really, really good that he's been able to compete at the highest level and qualify for this final, but also be able to run in the atmosphere, which is the main arena, the main ring at the Kennel Club Festival. So you guys know where this course goes now, so we're nicely with the blind to drive all the way up to the top of the arena. Unfortunately, just choosing the backside on number 14 on there, so won't today be the winners of the final. But let's start giving them a round of applause as they just head into this weave entry, as Karen applauds Costa too for working through it. The wind's picked up a little bit, I think. Just taking her time just to make sure he's focused and happy. Let's give him that round of applause. Very nicely done, Karen. Well done with Costa. Amy Ogden's next. This is Evie, 3-year-old mixed poodle cross cockapoo it is. So we're choosing to wrap number 3, sets that straight line for the seesaw number, for the dog walk, sorry, oh my word, the tunnel. Number 4, in for the blind. So benchmark time, 45.374. And that was with a little bit of time lost at the weave, so there's some potential here. Okay, so we've got to set this line. She's blinded early, got him off the jump. Oh, just unfortunately looking and going into that third weave pulse, so we're on 5 faults. But let's give him a round of applause because this is going to be an excellent time despite that. 43.353 on 5 faults. That'll be our fastest 5 faults. Okay, Donna Hathaway is next. So this is Dusty, 7-year-old toy poodle. Rescue dog from Children Dog Rescue. Came to her age 3 years old. So over the past 4 years, building that really good relationship, and it's brought them, probably and amongst other finals and competitions, it's brought them to a really, really special event here at the festival. But a little bit short-lived due to the elimination for the backside of 7 and not coming through the gap. Said she's naughty in all aspects of life. Well, all other aspects of life. So obviously an angel in agility, who isn't? So always the handler's fault, as we see Donna just take this last sequence. She just had to correct that line, and she's done that nicely. Let's just start giving that round of applause as they go over these final few obstacles. Very nicely done, Donna and Dusty. Chris Joint is next on the line. This is Kerin, 5-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Apparently normally a quiet dog is Kerin, but you'll find that in agility not so much. So wrapping to get that straight line. So 50.4 will get you into second place. 51.3 into, oh my goodness, or just unfortunately going on the left-hand wing there just caused a little bit of an issue with the approach to the dog walk, and chose the dog walk, the tunnel over that dog walk, so that is an elimination. So just to remind you, Lorna Goodbound's currently winning on 45.3. Brian Young with Zara on 50.4, and then currently our third place dog Sue King and Bruno with 51.3. So a little bit of wiggle room. I still think some opportunities for some fast times to be seen. We're about a third of the way through this final. 30 dogs. Let's give them a round of applause as Chris and Kerin leave the arena. Joe Hidden Morton's next. This is with Peggy Sue, 8-year-old Jack Russell. Princess Peggy Sue, as she's known. Another rescue dog we've seen in agility. And I think it's just testament to everybody who wants to give another dog, a dog another home, a second chance when they've not had it good to start with, and it's testament to their dog training abilities to get these dogs into position to be fighting for the big titles at the big event. So, as I've said that, Jo is already at number 12, pushing up to the top. Just got to make sure she comes in on 14. She does just that. She's got to push hard now. 45 is current leader time. Got a little bit of work to do. We're going to make that up, but we still could be in chance for a second or third here. Into the weave entry, so she's cleaned up nice into the weaves. Are we going to go into second place? Yes, we are. 47.019. We have a new second place competitor. Very, very nicely done. Really good job. Made her way around the dog walk base and helped with the weave entry. Excellent stuff. Simon Lane with Rio. AWD, I think that's the Agility Warrant Diamond. So 5-year-old Shetland sheepdog. He's absolutely flying around this course. So just on the cusp of the borderline of that dog walk. Martin calls it good. So we're still on a clear round. Does the in. This could be a challenger. We've got this final section though, which is what we've all been waiting to watch. He's going to send, he's got to push round. Unfortunately there, just picking up an elimination. He did make quite the effort to hurdle over the dog walk, which you are unable to do. So that is elimination, but otherwise a really, really, really good run. Unlucky for Simon and Rio. Okay, next on the line, Abby Blythe. This is sprint, 6-year-old Parson Russell Terrier. Another rescue dog. Really, really good to see so many rescue dogs in this lineup from many tiers. He's a screamer whilst he watches, but when he's running himself, he knows that he's got a job to do. And he stays focused. Martin again has a little talk to himself, happy that it did make contact. Really, really borderline, but he's in the right position there to make that call. So, he's off the A-frame, still on a clear round, 45 beat for the lead, still a chance. Nicely into the weaves, might not make first place, but can we get into second place with this? Are we going to do it? We're not quite. 47.173 goes into third place. But again, opportunities for the fast times are still there. Good job, Abby and Sprint. Lydia's on the line next with Gap, 6-year-old. Six-year-old Shetland Sheepdog. And we're up on over the dog walk, and we're on our way. So, we're still on that clear round. We're still driving all the way to the top here. So, here we go. It's this bottom section. Got to set the line, got to get round it. The dog walk came at her quite quickly. 45 seconds to beat to go into the lead. It looks like we're going to do just that because this run has been absolutely clean. 40.041 and into the lead. Okay, this on the line next. Louise Eden with Pretzel, 6-year-old Shetland Sheepdog. So, Louise, multiple CC winner with multiple dogs. Has always been on it. I think previously represented Team GB, EO, and I believe AWC level as well. So really, really experienced with Shelties, but just needing to help with the threadle. Just pushed the dog around the back, so that's an elimination. But let's just see how she finishes this super tough course. Well, this tough finish at least. Nicely done, corrected that weave entry. Let's give her a massive round of applause.
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay, next on the line, Gemma with her second dog, Angus, 5-year-old poodle. Okay, benefit of having two dogs there, she really made sure the second dog did stop. So up and over the A-frame, dog walk, sorry, we're on 40.0 for the fastest time, 45 for second place. Didn't like the look of the face of number 9, so she's pushed around the back. She's corrected it nicely, she's in for the blind. Pushing all the way up to this top section. She just pushes, just not quite making it there for the weave entry. So, we're on 10 faults. Let's give her a round of applause. 50.813 with 10 faults. And otherwise, a super good run from Gemma and Angus. So next on the line, Kerry and Kia. This is Lexi, 5-year-old Jack Russell. So we're about halfway through this small final. So Lexi's a tiny person, apparently, according to Kerry Ann, with a very big attitude. Ball is life. Ball is life unless there are ducks. So ball, then ducks. I mean, Lexi lives a very simple life, and I love it. So 5 faults on the dog walk, not quite making contact. Chosen to do the in nicely there, so we're on 5 faults, still looking for a fast time here, which there is chance of us getting. Oh, just couldn't quite make it around those weaves. So with the refusal as well. Let's give a round of applause as we go over the last couple of obstacles. Kerry and Lexi on 10 faults, 44.983, so would have been good enough for second place. So, Sophie Atkinson, this is Lulu, 12-year-old mix, 12 years old and still running really, really well. So it's excellent work to get to the final. Sophie, an experienced handler, previous Agility Dog of the Year winner at Crufts. So really, really good. Represented Team GB for the Junior World Championships. So again, somebody who's really, really making her presence known in the agility world, and we're doing super well here on this clear round. There's every chance here we could be going in for second place. Let's give her a cheer as she goes over the final few obstacles. 42.269. We've got a new second place competitor. Sophie Atkinson with Lulu go into second place. Okay, Christine Wingate wins next. This is Snazzy, 6-year-old Shetland Sheepdog. So, actually, it was Christine's and Snazzy's debut run on Thursday. So, first competition this dog's been at. No, that won't be right. She's run with this dog. I don't think she owns this dog, but the first time she ever ran it was on Thursday, and she made it through to the final. So that's very, very impressive. Off the dog walk, okay. We know there's time here to be had. We know there's a faster time somewhere lurking, but won't be today with the 5 faults on the refusal before the tunnel. So nicely done. Off, up and over the A-frame. She's going to blind. She's going to push into the wrong tunnel. Even I didn't see that one coming. So unfortunately, just elimination there. Give her a round of applause. Really nicely done. Unlucky to Christine and Snazzy. Avril Taylor's next. 4-year-old Staffordshire Bull Terrier Hattie this is. So we're on dog number 19 of 30. So now we're getting into the top 10 qualifiers from from Thursday. Unfortunately, just a 5 faults there on that jump number 3 when the dog was wrapping it. So on 5 faults, off the dog walk nicely. Nicely does on the in.
Millie Young, please can you come to the PA? There is some lost stuff for you.
She's going to push. Very nicely done. Just couldn't keep in the first one. So we're on 10 faults. Let's give them a round of applause as they go after these 2 obstacles. Well done. Good time. 45.420. So Ellie Campbell, number 20 of 30. This is Fern. They live in Northern Ireland. Some mix poodle cross. Just picking up 5 faults on the seesaw. So I think the dog then just chose to turn the wrong way on number 3, but we've recovered it well, so we're on 5 faults. So remember what I said, 42.269 for second place, 40.0. Lydia Spriggs and Gap, they're the current leaders. Nicely done on that in. Just picking up another 5 on the A-frame. Choosing to rear cross, that could well cut the dog in a little bit, but it hasn't made contact with the weaves. Let's give him a round of applause, just on 10 faults. A-frame and seesaw fault was seen. Next on the line, Martin Tate, this is Tatty, 2-year-old mix. So Martin, championship level judge, both nationally and internationally. Also good and can keep his hand in when it comes to competing. Nicely off. Oh, nicely off the dog walk, but couldn't quite just control the exit of number 9, so the dog span around the top. And again, dog likes to choose a little backside there. Okay, so going to do the blind off this. He's going to push. Not unlucky. But he's going to keep going out. Give him a round of applause as he finishes. Well done, Martin Tati. Really good young dog at 2 years old. We're likely to see a lot more of that dog. Nikki Collins is next. This is a Russian toy. Shrimpy's a Russian toy, not a Chihuahua. He lacks in size, he makes up in personality, and I can vouch for that. So, qualified 9th best. So, really, really good results over the first 2 rounds on Thursday. So we're going to keep pushing. Nice connection and rotation on number 7. So we're going to push all the way down. Remember, 42.2 gets you on 2nd place, but for a podium, 45.3. But I know Nikki and I know Shrimpy, and they ain't looking for anything less than that top spot. And there's still every chance they can do this. You've just got to get round. If we're going to push 40.947 and into 2nd place. Wow, just an unfortunate rotation there before the weaves would have made things very different, but still very impressive into that 2nd place. 23rd to run of the 30, Joe Bale. This is Ruby, 8-year-old cockapoo. Joe's first agility dog. Apparently the poodle part can be stroppy. I think Joe's just passing the blame for her moodiness, you know. Don't worry, I know Joe, don't worry. 5 faults for the dog walk. That was tight. Martin in the right position to call that. But as we said, they run in reverse order of how they qualified. So if they qualified first, they run last. So you're going to see these fast dogs. Just unfortunately picking up 5 faults there. So we're on 10 faults. Let's give them a round of applause as they go over the last jump. Nice time, even with the few little errors. 42.399. Running on a 24 of 30. Danielle Newport. This is Ginny, a 6-year-old Shetland sheepdog. 3rd agility dog. First to make it to grade 7. She's got the go-ahead to go. She loves agility, shouting, and eating. And I think that's Ginny we're talking about, not Danielle. So, chosen to do the far wing of number 3, but not quite picking up the tunnel, so we're on the refusal. 42.2 will get you on the podium. So, just on that refusal, so lost a little bit of time. Sophie Atkinson and Lulu currently in 3rd place, followed by Nikki Collins and Shrimpy with 40.9 on 2nd, and then 9/10 ahead, Lydia Spriggs and Gap. So we're on 5 faults here with Danielle Newport and Ginny. Just can't make that weave entry, so we're on 10, 2 refusals. Let's give a round of applause. Really, really nicely done, Danielle and Ginny. Okay, 25th to go, ranked 6th overall after the 2 runs on Thursday. Sophie Bolchin. This is Ricochet, 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog. First KCI final. 3.2 kilos of Shetland, this is. Up and over the Skinner's jump. In for the blind. So, off the dog walk all right. Martin's decided that it was 5 faults on the dog walk, so took a little bit of time there to make sure he processed that information. So we're on 5 faults. Really, really good judging there. Nice on the weavies. This was going to be a super fast time. Just on 5 faults, 41.195, and picking up 5 faults. Fastest 5 faults for the competition so far. So Kim Holness is next. This is Fern, 6-year-old working cocker. So Kim competed in the champ final yesterday, so in really good form this weekend. What a time to find some form when there's some premium events taking place across these 4 days. Gets the blind in nicely, just got to control the in. She does that using that off arm too, so we're safely up and over the A-frame. Got a blind, she's got to push and she's got to move. Yo! Just picking up a refusal. Let's give him a round of applause. That could well have been one of the fastest times we had, 41.919 with that refusal at the weaves. Okay, Sam Sanchez is next. Taxi, 4-year-old working cocker. So didn't quite see that tunnel, so we're on 5 faults. But we're running for pride now, running for that fast time. Ranked in the top 5 for the 2 rounds on Thursday. And I can't emphasize enough how hard that is to do. So rotation, he's going to connect and he's going to push. He's done that nicely and he just about makes it round there. Yes, he does. Beautiful. Excellent stuff. Just unfortunately with that 5 faults, 41.783, even with that refusal. My word, what a run that was. Okay, 3 dogs to go. The first of those, Linda Evans with Mizzy, 4-year-old poodle. Can be a bit of a diva, and apparently Mizzy can too. Sorry, Linda. So, up and over the Skinner's jump. She's controlled with a front cross on 6. Just 5 faults on the dog walk. Good, just arguing. There was a bit of an argument there just as to which side of 14 to go. Going to be interesting to, when we get to the intermediate large, how much of a bother that causes, because it's been a little bit of a highlight of this course for the small and mediums too. Just can't quite make it back for that weave entry. Let's give him a round of applause as they go over the final 2 obstacles. Okay, he's running second to last. Lily with Spider, 8-year-old working Cocker Spaniel, agility champion, Finninsome Abbey of Chilton Lily. Oh my goodness, that was a mouthful. So really, really experienced partnership. Actually, I think this year and last year really, really hit some form. Didn't take her long to get the 3 tickets to make it to agility champion. Really, really found their partnership, found their feet with it. On and off the dog walk safely. Blinded well as well. So we know what's coming. The anticipation is building because we know this is the critical bit. She's going to push, shove that arm out, and she's going to move round. She's beautifully held that line. Goodness me, are we going to get a new leader? Yes, we are. 37.154. We've got a new leader with 1 to go. Goodness me. Here we go. Louise Godwin's last to go. Qualified first, ranked first. Best overall from the 2 rounds on Thursday. This is Drift. Collie Cross. I think a Border Pap actually this is. So I think actually competing in a couple of weeks time at the Para Agility World Championships. So a partnership that is vying for the top. Ticket winner from this year as well, I believe. So really nice off the dog walk, safely on the in. Louise and Drift work really, really hard, and they deserve to be credited with some success, but we know what's coming. Their last partnership in the smalls. She's going to stand. Oh, just couldn't quite find that entry. But I like the idea of just staying close to that tunnel. Let's give them a round of applause as they go over the final jump. Look at the time, even with 5 faults, 40.228. And that concludes the small final. We'll go straight onto the presentations as the jumps go up to intermediate. So jumps will be going to intermediate. We'll be doing the final, the presentations. Yep. And we will, be back with you in a few moments with the prize givings. Okay, just going to get the results up. So, in third place in the small British Open final, Nikki Collins and Shrimpy. The runner-up of the British Open final in the small category, Lydia Spriggs and Gap. And the champion of the 2023 Small British Open final at the Kennel Club Festival, Lily Woodford and Spider. Okay, so I'm going to pass you back to Kate, as I think the intermediates, likely given a couple of minutes to walk, but I will confirm that. And I'll see you back here for the large.
So we're ready to go with our intermediate British Open final. Welcome to all our friends on the live stream as well, joining the KC International Festival 2023 British Open final. Here we go, ready, on the line and starting on the course is Emma Nicholson with Etty, the 8-year-old Border Collie. Going to see what the intermediates make of this course. On to the dog walk. Etty's come back after an injury, so we're at the jump number 9 at 16 odd seconds. That gives us an idea of the split time. So round to the tunnel, gets the blind in. Nice, but unfortunately picked up at the 5 falls there. Thought she'd gone in, I must admit, but picks up 5. Goes in the second time. And over the final jump. Well done, 42.922 on the clock. Next to go, Adele Collins and Prince, the 6-year-old border mixed breed. He's a Labrador Hunterway cross. She says she's convinced he's part human. So deciding to go left on 3. Over the Skinner's jump. Front crosses to block the A-frame. Onto the dog walk. Nice. Ooh, 16 seconds at the halfway point. Racing up to number 14. Nicely done there. Gets the blind in. Pushing, pushing. Oh, didn't quite make the weaves, but we're okay. Into the weave poles. 39.167. Believe that might go into the lead. Okay, next to go, Maddie Raywood with Phoenix, a Border Collie. Apparently also known as Cheeky Beaky. Likes to fly off dog walks. Hopefully she's not going to do that today. She has picked up a 5 for a refusal. And a 5 on the dog walk. Just managing to get the right tunnel there. Up and over the A-frame. Gets the blind in, got to push out to those weaves. Will she find them? Will she get there? Will she get there? Oh, well done. Well done. And over the final jump, 49.845. Well done. So we're looking to beat 39.1 on a clear round. Next to go, Anya Westland with Q, I believe. And Anya obviously helping us out with the commentary this week, so we're grateful for that. This is an 8-year-old Border Collie. Right turn on the Skinner's jump onto the dog walk. Nicely done. It's 18 seconds at jump number 9. Gives us that benchmark. Onto the A-frame, nicely done. So what's Anya going to do? She's going to do the blind, racing to get down there. Didn't quite make it. Unfortunately gets a 5 faults. And over the final jump, 43.674. Well done with 5 faults.
Ring 3, intermediate agility grade 4, is now walking and will start at 3:30.
So next to go is Tim Murphy
Agility grade 4
with Missy, the 5-year-old Border Collie. Been competing for just over 2 years.
Can I remind competitors that if you've got an unclaimed rosette from the show, you have to
And we're
collect
off.
it today before you go home.
So he's decided to go left. Pushing out to that Skinner's jump. Gets the contact. Gets the blind in. Well done.
Just a reminder
Oh, well done. Just pulling in there for number 14.
That there were finalist rosettes for all of you.
So into the tunnel. Got to find the weave poles. Just picks up 5 for a refusal. Well done. And 1 to go. Well done. 50.999 on the clock.
Signer by Nature. We have Emma O'Hare and Chloe, who haven't actually collected some food from them. Can you get yourself over to the stand now to collect it, please?
So this is Matthew Lade with Seren, 7-year-old Welsh sheepdog. So running over that A-frame, blinding. He's trying to get round to help her out. Oh, didn't quite make it, picks up 5. So we're on 5 faults. Well done. 1 to go. 49.537 on the clock. Next to go, Mark Prats Garcia from Barcelona. Mia. This is a Portuguese Pondengo, 5 years old.
Grade 1 is now walking. Ring 5, intermediate agility grade 1 is now walking, and we'll start.
So encouraging her right to the end there.
And the judge in that ring has confirmed that
Picking up
grade 1
speed.
agility
Out to that Skinner's jump. Gets the blind in, blocking the A-frame. Just
agility is now walking.
onto the dog walk. Nicely done. Gets to the 9, jump number 9, about 21 seconds. Oh, got away with it, I think. Got away with it. Nearly went round the back. Come on, into the tunnel. He's got to run. He's got to run. Oh, well done. Well done. 1 to go. Well done. 45.420 on the clock.
So that medium agility.
I believe goes into 4th place.
Agility grade 4, prize giving in 10 minutes.
So, actually goes into 2nd place. 2nd place. So, this is Isabel Patton with Nico. This is another mixed breed, a lab working cocker cross actually. Gets there. Okay. Oh, nearly went round the back, but we're okay, well recovered. Okay. Into the tunnel. Got to push back.
We still have quite a lot of
Gets there, well done, into the weave. Wow, that's a nice action. Look at that, lovely. And 49.758 on the clock.
The lost property needs to be collected before the close of the show.
Next to go, Daniel Croxford with Blitz, 6-year-old Border Collie. Says she's crazy and wild to run. Never quite knows what to expect, but it says that makes it very exciting. So, oh, looked at the wrong tunnel there, but we're okay, well recovered. Managed to get her attention back. Onto the dog walk. Gets that left turn. The pole goes though, unfortunately, so we're on 5 faults. So 5 faults so far as we go into the tunnel. Oh, nearly. Oh, just found them, but then no, she says, I want to go in that 2nd pole. She has picked up an elimination, but Daniel making sure she gets it right. Well done, Daniel.
Good girlie. Get it.
So close there. So this is Debbie White with Bisley, 9-year-old poodle cross. Miniature 3/4 miniature poodle and a quarter Labrador. There you go. She said he's not bred for speed, but however always tries his hardest. That's all you can ask for, isn't it?
While the intermediates are walking it, you're going to get 5 minutes between the heights.
So nicely over the dog walk.
The end of the day.
At the split time, about 20 seconds.
So if you're in agility grade 1, you might like
right
to
turn onto the A-frame.
Then you're ready for your runs later.
Just not quite picking those weaves up. Gets 5 faults on the weaves for the refusal. And over the final jump, 48.272. On the line is Andy Sandercock with Sail, 2-year-old Border Collie. So she's fun to live with and fun to train. Andy front crossing as we go over the Skinner jump onto the dog walk. Gets the contacts. Halfway point, 16 seconds. Nicely done. Up and over the A-frame. Picks up 5 on the A-frame. Gonna send. Couldn't quite find the entry. Picks up 5 faults for the refusal. Over the final jump, great time, 41.205 on the clock. Next to go, Amanda Hampson with Fun, 7-year-old Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever. Says Fun is a very special boy, loves his agility. Amanda choosing to go left on number 3. Didn't quite pick up the Skinner's jump there, so refusal followed by an elimination. She's going to run the course though, quite rightly so. So down to the, yeah, nice, well done Amanda. Nicely into the weave, unfortunately eliminated earlier on though, but just finding that independent weave entry. Steve Richardson is next with Future, 7-year-old Border Collie. Steve also going left on number 3. Easily picking up that fast Skinner's jump. And 16 seconds on the split time jump, which is number 9. Pulling in, turning right. Very nicely done over the A-frame. Gets that easily. Here we go into the tunnel. Oh, God, what a shame. Nearly made it. Well done, lovely. Picks up 5. Ah, cracking run. 40.193 on the clock. Just didn't quite pick up those weaves. Next to go, Mandy Melville Love with Flair, 5-year-old Border Collie.
That prize giving will be at about 20 to 4.
Off to compete at IMCA in the next few weeks. And obviously done well enough to qualify for the British Open. 16 seconds at the split jump. Unfortunately, just taking the backside of number 10, so getting an elimination there. Again, didn't quite pick up those weave poles. Just drawing towards the handlers as they come out of the tunnel. Well done, Mandy. Next to go, Maria Jenkinson with Flight, 9-year-old Border Collie.
Just a reminder to those of you who
Loves agility, so pleased to have qualified. Coming towards the end of her agility career. So just gonna enjoy every minute. Didn't quite make the Skinner's jump though, picks up 5 for a refusal. Gets the dog walk very nicely, not giving Martin anything to judge there. Oh, well done. Made it, well done. Well done, Maria. Yasmin Baker is on the line with Lacey, 9-year-old Collie Cross, was a rescue dog from Ireland at 2 years old. Yasmin making the turn there, onto the dog walk. Here we go, making sure she gets the contact, which she does, hitting the split jump 21 seconds. Right turn onto the A-frame. Excellent, here we go, into the tunnel. She's going to send her, oh, wrong tunnel. Unfortunately, that's an elimination, just picking up the wrong tunnel there. Next to go, Mark Matamoras Gasparin from Barcelona in Spain with Noi, or New, 3-year-old Border Collie. So had a good day yesterday, if I remember rightly. Oh, went the wrong, oh, just made it into the tunnel. Oh, good dog. Not sure, no, I don't think he was marked for that, so we're clear so far. Onto the dog walk. Gets that very nicely. Still made it 18 seconds at the split point, so got the blind in. Pulling into 14, onto the A-frame. He's going for this, going to get the blind in, send to the tunnel. He's going to pick the weaves up. Ooh, yeah, well done. Yes, 37.891 on the clear round. I believe we're just checking.
So our catering team has looked after everybody working this weekend, and they now have some surplus supplies to sell.
Goes into first place, so we have a new leader, 37.8 to beat on a clear round. That was a great run. Okay, next to go is Eva Perez Prunel, also from Spain, with Fish, Spanish water dog. Another one, I think, turned right instead of left, but well recovered.
Go down to the back of the catering marquee.
Onto the dog walk. Didn't quite make the dog walk, down planks, picks up 5 faults. Come on, Fish. You're on 5. Here we go. Can we make the weaves? Can we make the weaves? Yeah, well done. Pushing her out. 1 to go. Another great run. 42.432 on the clock. Nikki Paris is next with Mouse, 8-year-old Border Collie. This is a little rescue dog she picked up at 18 months old. Done some international representation as well. Picks up the Skinner's jump easily. Right turn, onto the dog walk. Just looked at the weaves there, but we're okay. Come on, Nikki. Pulling in, nice right turn now onto the A-frame. Gets that. Here we go. Into the weaves. We need. Into the weaves, into the weaves. Yeah, well done. One to go. Yeah, 40.189 on the clock.
Just grab.
Goes into third place. Next on the line, Sophie Atkinson with Drift, the 11-year-old Border Collie. Gets the dog walk nicely down the bottom. 17 seconds at jump number 9. Up to that top jump, right turn, onto the A-frame. Okay, so she gets the blind in. She's getting ahead. She's going to push her out. Yeah, nicely done. Yes, 38.167. Goes into second by my reckoning. Well done, Sophie. Nice run. Joyce Brooks next with Ruby, the 9-year-old Border Collie. Sorry, Joss Brooks. And she says, in another career, Ruby would like to redesign fashion accessories. She's apparently been very successful at this career, which she's dabbled in on a few occasions. So at the number 9, at 16 seconds. On to 14, onto the A-frame. Pulling in, pulling in, pulling in. Go, go, go. Is she going to pick it? No, unfortunately, but we're okay. Keep going. I'm not sure if it helps swearing at them, but it might have done on that occasion. I'm not sure. 43.990. Just picking up 5 faults there on the weaves. We've got 3 dogs to go. That tells you we're into the final few, the final 3 that have qualified. So they obviously qualified in those top 3 places. On to the dog walk. Nicely over that. 15 seconds at number 9. Here we go. We're on for this. We're on to take the top spot. Can we keep it together? Over the A-frame. Over the Skinners. Oh, the pole went, but... Oh, nearly made it. Nearly made it. Just picks up 5. She's saying, I'm not quite sure what you mean. Oh, those weaves. Got ya. Well done. Nicely through. 1 to go. Oh, that's such a shame. Great run, Steve. Into the final 2. Sarah Bacon with Tours, 7-year-old Border Collie. Also does sheepdog training. Picks up Skinner's jump. Gets the blind in. Right turn. We're looking to beat 37.8 on a clear round. Gets the dog walk. We're at the split time at about 16 seconds. Pulling in. Here we go, got the blind in, go to the tunnel, push out, 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 out. Oh, picks up 5. It was a great run, just 5 faults, 39.340 on the clock. So, Isaac Hartley is next with Piper, working sheepdog. Qualified in the top spot, 37.891 to beat on the clock. We need a clear round. Choosing to go right on number 3, left turn, got the blind in, right turn, onto the dog walk. Nicely over there. Make sure he gets the contact. 16 seconds. at jump number 9. Oh no, just went round the back of 14. Unfortunately, picking up an elimination. So Isaac just making sure he gets all his contacts. He's going to give it a go, sending blind. Oh, didn't quite make it, nearly. Well done, well done. Nicely through the weave poles. Well done, Isaac. That, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our intermediate height for the British Open. I believe after the presentation, the large will be able to walk the course, and we're just going to go straight onto the presentation, and I'll be handing you back to Neil. So straight on to the results. In 3rd place, Adele Collins and Prince. In 2nd place, Sophie Atkinson and Drift. And the winner of the Intermediate British Open final in a time of 37.8 was Mark Matamoros with Gasparin and Noy.
Als wij namelijk allebei gaan
Thank you, good luck. Thank you. Yes. This is only about 40 in it and it started when this started. Well done, Sophie.
Okay, so the large British Open final. Martin's just had a little refreshment break. And we're going to be back at it with the final 30, the top 30 from Thursday's large British Open rounds. Made it here to the final. So these owl handlers are aware of where this course goes. I think Martin's got his thumbs up. We're just waiting for the rest of the ring party to be good to go. Okay, and we've got the go-ahead for the first dog on the line, which is Victor Flores. This is with Jazz, 6-year-old border collie. So traveling from Barcelona, that's where he's from. There's a few of them coming over from Spain for this competition. So 5 faults on the seesaw, unfortunately. So we're just looking for a benchmark time now, but pretty sure we will have some clears in this final, which makes 5 faults not an ideal start, but still going to keep pushing. Driving all the way to the top. Making sure of the in, very nicely done. So, in for the blind. He's really pushing the dog, trusted the dog to help with the weave entry there. Let's give him a round of applause. He's going to finish with a good time, 44.852, just on 5 faults. And he's in the lead. So, next dog, Katie Moffat with Jack, 4-year-old border collie. So this is Busyberry Jets Comet from Lanarkshire. Okay, so before we know it, we're up and over the door walk, we're flying to the top section, just unfortunately dropping that bar number 11. So we are on 5 faults. Just going to drive, going to make it round to the weaves, picked up the weave nicely. Little appreciation for the judge, give him a round of applause, 37.578. Good time, just unfortunately with 5 faults. Okay, third on the line, Margaret Merling. This is Hello, It's Me, 7-year-old Border Collie. Okay, so nice long lead out. So, super fast combination here. Remember, Marguerite's coming from the Netherlands, another international competitor here, made the British Open final. Just couldn't quite make it there for the blind, so she's got to work this bit from behind. Just looking. So in for the blind. So we're just still on a clear round. Oh, beautifully done. Picked up the weave entry, and we're going to have our first clean run. 41.254. Goodness me. Very impressive stuff from Hello, It's Me there to pick up that weave entry, and we have a leader with a clean run. Number 4, Lucy Creek. This is Maple. So Maple, Hungarian Wildhead Vizsla, 8 years old. Lucy Maple from Stratford upon Avon. So has started in grade 1, but has made herself progressed up the grades and is now in the British Open final. So really, really, really impressive run here. Picked up the jump nicely. So we're still looking for a second clean run. As I say, that dog is unfortunately eliminated. So no result in the top combinations today. Okay, so next on the line, Hannah Walsh. This is Hilda, 8-year-old, another Hungarian Vizsla. So really, really good to see these combinations here competing. So safely up and around the Skinner's jump, up onto the dog walk number 8. So gets the blind in. Still looking for our second clean round of this competition. And she's going to take the blind. She's going to push all the way around. Is she going to help her make it into the weave entry? Just unfortunately not. So just picking up a second refusal there. So she's on 10 faults. Let's give them a round of applause as they go over the final jump just with 2 faults, 57.758. Okay, Faye Namath, you've just come to the PA box. If you are close by to the ring, Faye Namath, can you pop back, please? Or anybody that can get hold of her. Can she come back to the main arena ASAP with her dog, please? Thank you. Okay, number 7th to run, Cara Marriott. Okay, so Karen Marriott, this is trio, 6-year-old Border Collie, silver, bronze medalist at the European Championships that have just run. Oh my goodness me. She was given that go command to accelerate forward on the tunnel and unfortunately drove on to the backside number 11. So no result or chance of a position today, but really, really good to see strength and depth in this competition with a European bronze medalist in the team event within the ranks. Let's give him a huge round of applause. Well done, Karen Marriott and trio. Good time. Just unfortunately with the faults, the elimination. So next on the line should be Isabella Cox. Isabella Cox with Boop. So Boop is a 7-year-old Border Collie from the Fan Dabidozi line. Just unfortunately picking up a fault there, but nicely on and off the dog walk. So just unfortunately picking up an elimination there, going around the back of 14. And just not liking to come in on the inside, but beautifully into the weeds. Look at that. Let's give him a huge round of applause. Well done, Isabella and Boop. Okay, next in should be Nia Rose with Farley, 7-year-old retriever. Just a quick one, Faye, if you are around, Faye Namath, we do need you back at the main arena with your dog, if you can still hear this. So, yeah. Here we go. Nia Rose on the line. This is, as I said, Farley, 7-year-old retriever. My first dog, she says, and this is her first dog, the dog that is obsessed with chuck-it balls. So remember, 2 rounds took place on Thursday, agility and jumping, top 30 ranked after the 2 rounds with the fewest faults, I believe. Oh no, sorry, it could have been well done on the ranking system. So you can't just be, you've got to get around with some accuracy and some speed. So we've done well in both those departments. So running 9th in this final. So Nia competed for Team Wales at WA this year and also on the Team GB team, and we're going to get round this. So we're going to have our second clean run of the competition. Yes, we are. 51.861 goes into second place. Team USA, this is Tracy Duncan. First time in the UK. They came over from California to the to run at the IFCS World Championships, and they've stayed this way for the international festival. So good run for Tracy at the IFCS with a individual gambler's bronze and with another dog 1 gold in the small category. So having a really, really good few weeks, and is following that up with currently a really good fun in this final. We know what's coming though, this last combination into the weaves. Oh, but we need to make sure we take the jump before. She's just going to push her around. She's going to push her in. Just unfortunately couldn't quite go and find the entry, but she does now. Let's give her a round of applause. Competing all the way from the USA, Tracy Duncan with Rush. Just unfortunately with 5 faults on those, 5 faults on the bar for the refusal. Nikki Collins now with Mambo, 8-year-old working sheepdog, Hot Shots number 5. I was about to shout Mambo number 5. So. Good to see another working sheepdog in this final. Special Boy always tries his best, and we are seeing them both work really nicely here. Nikki had some success in the small final a little while ago, so really, really in some good form as a handler this weekend. And she's going to push. She's got the blind. She's got to control the in. Oh, and she doesn't quite control the in. And we have lost that chance of that podium place for this British Open final. So she's going to come through. She's going to push. She does that nicely, so she makes it round. Yeah. Oh, finding that weave entry harder. So let's start giving them that round of applause. Everybody that's watching, really, really good stuff from Nikki and Mambo. Next on the line, Megan Hunt. This is Time, 8-year-old Border Collie. Megan previously represented Team GB, I believe at junior level and at adult level as well a couple of years ago. I think maybe year before last, I believe. So fantastic achievement, really, really, really good dog in Time, really, really good partnership. Megan then took some time out to study for her veterinary physio and human physio and equine physio degrees. So thinking long term, she's going to be in this sport, and she could well be keeping herself in contention for a top 3 position. But with the 5 faults, she is going to have a crack in Time that will permanently put her in 2nd place, but with 5 faults. Good run, Megan and Time. Lucy Lighthowler now, 7-year-old working sheepdog called Ash. 7-year-old. Picking up a refusal there, turning away from that obstacle. So we're on 5 faults, so we've just got the 2 cleans so far. So we're looking for a 3rd clean run to get ourselves a clean sweep of podium positions with clean runs. Oh, unfortunately just not controlling the in, so that will be an elimination. Let's see if she can make this weave entry. Yes, she can. Really nicely done. Let's give them a round of applause, Lucy and Ash. Very super work. Okay, Jen Slade is next. This is Axel, the 8-year-old working sheepdogs. So Axel is actually her partner's dog, Toby. Toby allowing him to run her. So big thanks, big shout out to Toby. Jen, a full-time dog trainer, groomer, and wizard of show secretariness, working both with me and for her own championship level show. So really, really good week she's had so far. And we are currently on 10 faults with the dog walking the pole. So not going to be the day today, but she's going to stand. Just picking it up 2nd time, so we're on 2 faults and a refusal. Let's give her a huge round of applause. 15 faults. 39,933. Okay. So next on the line, Jenny Kimber. This is Rogue, 7-year-old Border Collie, Fan Dabidozi Dare Tarumba. Had a couple of Fan Dabidozis in this final. So opting for the far wing. So you see a lot of these, the Border Collies, these larger dogs take that far wing. Just a lot quicker for them, easier to get up and over, less work on the bodies. Nicely on and off the dog walk. Choosing to do the front cross, which leaves her on the back foot a little bit, but the in is just okay. Not quite as clean, but we're still looking for 41-2 to go into the lead. Oh, can't quite see it. But currently no refusal. So we're still looking, could still well go into the lead here. What are we going to do with it? 41.904 just goes into 2nd place. 2nd place for Jenny and Rogue, 41.904. Okay, Faye is next. This is Jess, a 10-year-old Border Collie.
Intermediate agility grade 4 will be closing in 5 minutes. Ring 3, intermediate agility grade 4.
So, about halfway through this competition now. So, going to see again another 15 or so competitors after Faye.
In ring 5, small agility grade 1 is now walking and will start
Off the dog walk, okay. completes the in all right. So we are still looking for something faster than 51 seconds to get ourselves on the top 3. We've got a chance at that. Very nice, into the weaves. Are we going to make it into that 3rd place position? Yes, we are. 45.995 and goes into 3rd place. Kelly Minear is next. This is Vito. So this is Vito, 3-year-old border collie. Vito's now a grade 7 dog, competed in the Netherlands for Team Wales. So really, really good young dog. Really beautiful dog walk. Gets the in nicely. Jill just didn't rotate early enough to show the new line off number 11, so we're on a refusal. Okay, so no refusal on that jump, so we're still okay just on the 1. Beautifully into the weavy, so we're just on the 1 fault. 41.631. Excellent stuff. Okay, number 17 to run in this final. Fiona Leal, this is Rocky, 9-year-old border collie. Will be 10 next month, but still loving agility. Eldest of Fiona's 4 dogs. She runs her own training club, Rockstar Canines, which is named after Rock. So Rocky, sorry. So
Judy Dewberry and Heather Kristen. Tom Person.
okay, just got to control the in here, which we do.
Kristen. Could you all please come down to the mark?
Just got to, just rotate a bit too early and just missed that jump, unfortunately, so that is an elimination. Just going to give her a little clap of encouragement. Let's start giving them a clap, a round of applause for making it into this final. Beautiful stuff, Fiona and Rocky. Number 18 to run. Megan Mead with Robin. 7-year-old German shorthead pointer. Also completed in working trials and obedience. So, very dynamic duo this, can in multi-disciplines. Finds themselves in a good position at the start of this British Open final. Competed and must have done super well on Thursday to make it here. Just couldn't quite control the in on 14 and therefore goes round the back. Earlier in this competition, I did say take note of that. It's always going to be a little bit tricky for the larger dogs that are extending more to stay on the right side. Let's start giving a huge round of applause as they make it over these fast last few obstacles. Really, really good job, Megan and Robin. So we're nearly in the top 10. But we've got Amy Bingham first. This is Twix, 7-year-old working sheepdog. Another rescue dog. So Megan's dog, Robin, the German pointer, was also a rescue dog, as is Twix. And just unfortunately couldn't rescue that situation between 5 and 6, so we are on elimination. She says they never know what they're going to get when they leave the start line. I know that feeling well, so I'm here for that one, Amy. So just this last section to go. Going to go and try and get him in the poles. Couldn't quite see them. Look back at Amy. Let's give them a round of applause as they take the final obstacle. Very well done, Amy and Twix. Okay, another one of our international competitors. This is Tanja Weismer with Twilight, 9-year-old border collie. Always gives her best. Just Twilight for Tanja. Happy and proud to be in the finals. So just a reminder to you, we're looking for a time faster than 51.861 to go into 3rd place. And there's quite a gap there between third and then second and first. So every opportunity here to make some impact on that top three. Nicely done off the in at the top. Beautifully into the slalom, and I'm telling you what, we could have our new leader here as they're going to make it over the last jump. 38.002, and we have a new leader. Fantastic from Tanya and Weisma. Excellent work. 2 international competitors in the top 2 positions, and both from the Netherlands. So we go on to running order 21. Michelle, Wern, and Rogue, a 6-year-old retriever. So, beautiful wrap on number 7. So, from Sandown is Michelle. I believe actually comes over from the Isle of Wight. Oh, just couldn't keep her on the inside of that jump, so that is on elimination. Yet just as the dogs stride out, they have a choice, and they unfortunately are just making the wrong one for this course. But can we nail this tough weave entry combination at the end? Yes, we can. Beautifully done. Huge round of applause for Shell and Rogue. Okay, we have another Tanja now, but from Germany this time. Tanja Conrad. This is Van, 4-year-old Border Collie. Team Germany for the WOs in 2023. Enjoys walks and is a very, very friendly dog. So one that's choosing to wrap to help that line. So good, interesting to see different interpretations of what's best for the dogs on 3. But all the dogs choosing to wrap at number 7. Okay, we're still safe. So although the dog twizzled, didn't twizzle close enough to the jump, so Martin deems that no refusal. So again, got to make these decisions in a split second. That one's a little bit easier for him. Just unfortunately picking up elimination. Let's give him a huge round of applause as they make it over the last obstacle. That was a quick run. Just want to finish that. Yeah, stop the timer. Lovely job. Okay. So we're on to the last 8 competitors now, and the first of those is Gemma Worcester. This is Dora, 6-year-old Border Collie. She's got some support, has Gemma. Very noisy dog. Likes to have the last word. But I believe that Gemma's likely got a larger voice, in my opinion. Nicely done on the in. So does the blind. Oh, saves it just about. Beautifully done. Just cue the E. It does cue the in. So we've got chance here at maybe making some headway into the podium. And we've got the weave entry nicely. Are we going to make it even into the lead? Not quite, but 39.714 goes into second place. Goodness me. Another from the USA, Shelby Tilden. This is Moss, 5-year-old Border Collie. They're from Oregon, Corvallis in Oregon in the US. Moss is named after a Border Collie in a book that I read in 6th grade. So, beautifully controlled over this first combination. Safely off the dog walk. So we're in for the blind. She runs that nicely. Asking for the in, and we've done that nicely too. So we're going to keep pushing now. There's a chance here we can make some inroads in this, even for the final 3 positions here. Into the weaves. We've got 38.002 to beat to go into the lead. Are we going to make it? Oh, not quite. 38.392 and goes into second place. 38.392 and into second place for Shelby and Moss. Okay, the last 6 competitors. Pierre Glover and Susie's the first of those. 2-year-old Border Collie. Really, really good to have such a young dog. Pia trained super, super well to make her, or get her in this position. Nicely off the dog walk, controlled that well. Homebred dog from the Soul Days line, and she's doing excellently well here. Why did I even say those words? Just unfortunately refusing the Skinner's jump. Beautifully into the weavy. So let's give him a huge round of applause. Just unfortunately on 5 faults. Not quite finished the time yet. Just unfortunately pick up an elimination for not finishing the last obstacle. That's a shame, but well done to Pia and Sushi. 4 to go now. Okay, Caroline Godfrey from Bristol, Jude, 3-year-old border collie this is. Second weekend at grade 6, so fantastic achievement. Oh, fantastic achievement to be in this British Open final and also have such a high ranking, so excellent work. So Darley Falls perfect storm this is. Really nice into the in, so we're just on 1 refusal, but this is looking like a really, really good run. Another one that just can't quite pick up that Skinner's jump. Handler's rotating just a little bit too early there. Let's give him a round of applause. So just with that elimination for not picking up the Skinner's jump. And we've got 3 dogs left. Qualified 4th best on Thursday. Lynn Gresler with Kite, 2-year-old border collie. So this is Lindsay, not Lynn. That took a while to get to that point. So this is Havoc, 4-year-old border collie. Havoc by name, Havoc by nature. So I believe we've got a couple of faults. Not quite sure, just trying to figure out who this was. Just quickly thought that definitely wasn't Lynn. So she's going to pick up the weave entry nicely. Yes, she is. So this is going to be a good time. Just unfortunately not enough to breach through the first top dogs. That's lovely. It's just unfortunately picked up that elimination early on in that round. Okay, well, I think that we have concluded. We have concluded our large British Open final. So before you all walk away and we do the presentations, I just want to give it, can we all just give the Thames crew a massive round of applause? They've been here 4 days in the main arena. If you're here and you're from the Thames crew, give us a wave because you have made this main arena run as slick as possible over the last 4 days, and I and everyone else are very, very grateful for that, so thank you very much. So just need to get the results up from the large. So, in 3rd place in the special large British Open final, Gemma Walchester and Dora. The runner-up of the British Open final at this year's Kennel Club Festival, Shelby Tilden and Moss, all the way from the US of A. And today's champion, the 2023 champion of the British Open final, from the Netherlands, Tanya Weismer and Twilight. So that does conclude the coverage on the live stream and here in the main arena for the 2023 Kennel Club Festival. Thank you all for joining us online from your warm and less windy and wet homes. And thank you for all those joined us here at the Kennel Club Festival this year. We will no doubt see a lot of you, or hopefully all of you, again next year. So we are going to give our final send-off now, and we'll see you all next year.
One, 7, 9,